Hey there YouTube, it's your boy B3 back with another kicking action figure review. Today we're looking at another dinosaur, and this one's from our last action figure haul. It is the Safari Ltd. Giganotosaurus. I've been in love with Giganotosaurus since I was a kid, watching Chased by Dinosaurs on repeat. Uh, Good old Nigel Marvin. Classic stuff. Really helped influence Safari Sam, another fun show on this channel, sort of a half educational, half comedy parody show. But yeah, I always get every Giganotosaurus that I can. It's just so cool. And since I work at a museum that sells a lot of dinosaur toys, I get 20% off a lot. So I got 20% off on this guy. Really cool. He's a bit different than other Safari Ltd figures because he has this built-in stand. Because he's got them tiny little feet. So he stands incredibly well, because of course he has a stand. That being said, this is like great for display. It's great for adult collectors. But the thing about it is, it's gonna kind of maybe diminish playability for kids. I mean, kids are super creative. They'll probably be like, dinosaur on a skateboard, whoa! You know, kids can play with anything. I kind of envy that, honestly. But, yeah, because they can't, like, claw at stuff with the feet or anything. It's a little limiting. Another thing I want to say about the stand, this is so funny. You see how it's got, like, the legal information here on the stomach? Because a lot of the times they'll put the name of the dinosaur and then the legal information for themselves here on the tum-tum. And I guess they just put it on this guy because they're used to it, but you have a flat bottom of a stand here. So not only when you're trying to turn it to read it does the stand kind of get in the way, and you got to kind of read it at an angle on a surface that's already not flat, why didn't you just put it on the bottom of the stand? It would have been super easy to read. It wouldn't have been on the figure itself, or on the body of the dino. This would have been perfect. Perfect spot for it, but I guess not. I mean, it bulges out, but you could have not done it that way. You could have had it carved in, or like just painted on, like written out. I mean, you got this little serial number thing painted on. Why not paint that on here? I don't know. Ugh, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. And since this is detail and paint, technically, we're going to continue talking about detail and paint. The teeth are really cool. They're a little sharp. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are a tiny bit pointy for a safari. Normally it's the papos where I'm like, this is a little pointy, don't get it for the kid. And while I still don't think this is super dangerous for a kid, like the tag for this guy says ages 3 and up. I don't know. I think maybe a little older. But I mean, fully painted in the mouth. It's got texture sculpted on there. Big old mouth. Nice texture here. Lots of great paint. Really liking the stripes. Good look. It's a good looking figure. It looks kind of on the camera like his claws aren't painted, but I guarantee you they are. They are a different color than the skin. Hopefully, there, that you should be coming across now. See, the claws are a different color than the skin. It's just not super prominent on the camera. You can see it better on the feet with the lighting. The way it is, I like that he's not a fully symmetrical being. Like his tail's kind of going off one way, his head's turning. That works for me. I really like that. Very cool. And since he is a Safari Ltd figure, there is no articulation. That's just the way it is. Safari doesn't put articulation on their figures. But it does make them a little cheaper. Like, this guy I think is cheaper than the Schleich, which I have reviewed. And he's definitely cheaper than the Papo, which I don't have yet. But I will be getting it for sure. So yeah, there's that. And speaking of the Schleich Giganotosaurus, let's get into size comparisons. I'm not going to show him with the big one, but here he is with the juvenile Giganotosaurus. Oh no! Oh, it's just kissing a boo-boo. It's fine. They're friends, they're pals. This is his nephew. I don't know. Whatever. So that's him with just another Giganotosaurus, and they're shown with a Slice. Here he is with the Wild Safari Feathered Velociraptor. Very cool. The Wild Safari Dunkleosteus. Nice. The Wild Safari Baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. How about a Museum Dino Apatosaurus? And last but not least, I want to show him with a Kaiju, the Movie Monster Series Shin Godzilla, the 4th form. Very cool. And all those figures you just saw in size comparisons have been reviewed on this channel, every single one of them, so you can check that out as well. So yeah, final thoughts on the guy. I like the stand. I think it's good for me. It says ages 3 and up. Maybe like 6 and up. Let's say 6 and up maybe. He's a big toy. He's a little heavy, but not like Papo heavy. No articulation. The teeth are a little pointy. Yeah, I still think he's fine for kids, and I think he's really nice for adult collectors. But at the end of the day, it's the parents and the collectors themselves that judge whether they want it or not. I'm just here to help you make a choice on whether or not it'll be fun in your kid's toy box, or cool to have displayed on your shelf. But it's Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus has come into a lot of popularity recently thanks to Jurassic World. Giganotosaurus was kind of a natural choice, I feel like, for the franchise, so that's good. But thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, whatnot. You know, we got Ultraman reviews coming, more Godzilla reviews, more Dinosaur reviews, Power Rangers, Super Sentai, DC, Marvel, all kinds of stuff coming. Universal Monsters, a lot of reviews headed your way. So that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.